Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's Wednesday, April 30th, 2025. The end of the month, guys. April has been a little bit crazy. We lost some accounts there in the middle of the month, regained the accounts back. We're building them back up, and here we are back. Update on yesterday's trade. I did not post a video. I recorded one of my trades. The second trade, I had to go into the office. I was working in the office yesterday. I did not record the second trade. Also took a third and a fourth trade. Did not record that. Again, not part of my plan, not part of my rules. I broke my rules yesterday. And as you guys know, I don't worry about the wins or the losses. I focus on the process. And yesterday was a down bad day. Finished the day minus 1R. Again, not worried about the losses, but the process is didn't follow my rules, didn't follow the plan, didn't execute, jumped in. I let the emotions win yesterday. I jumped I re-entered a trade after I got taken out by 2 ticks. It was very bad, very poor management by my part. If I would have lost all 4 of the trades, I would have been down minus $800, which is minus 4R, and that would have really messed up the account. So it was a tough day yesterday, but today we come back, try to make that back up. Focus on the process, making sure we're staying patient, we're disciplined, we execute to the best of our abilities. Going forward, I will be executing a different strategy, same strategy, different approach to it. Taking 1 trade a day, that's it. No matter, regardless of the win, loss, whatever it is, I'm taking 1 trade, and we're going to try this out for 20 days here and see what the results come out to. Some people say that if you just take 1 trade per day, eventually your equity curve will slowly build its way up, and I believe that. So the only way to blow the accounts is by over trading, over leveraging all in one day usually. And if you're only risking $200 per trade, if you're losing $200 per trade or per day, then it's going to be very difficult for me to blow these accounts. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to slowly grind these accounts and see how we get to mid-May and at the end of May. So, all right, guys, possible NQ long here. If we get this close above this candle, 5 seconds till the candle closes. Let's see. Boom. I need it closer down to here, 68. Let's see if it wants to make a push lower. I have the order out. Okay, so that is the entry. I'll go ahead and explain this one shortly. Okay, guys, so the reason behind this one, I didn't do an analysis. I just got to the chart. I saw this trade present itself right now, and I jumped in on it. So the 60-minute, it's kind of just been free falling. You guys see here, broke through all these levels. All this liquidity has been swept on every single time frame. Boom, boom, boom. 4 hour even, tapping into a lot of major gaps here. Imbalances that I expect price to potentially bounce off of, as you guys know. On the 2-minute, news came out at 7, created this strong bullish 2-minute here, 2-minute candle, showing me that the buyers are in the market. And as you guys see, this gap here, a decent sized gap as well, 23 points or so. And that was, again, that was my entry signal. That was my trigger for me to jump in on the long. I waited for a slight pullback down to here, and we jumped in on the trade. So that is the reasoning behind it. We are in the trade currently. And again, all randomness, we accept the randomness in trading. We're taking 1 trade a day, and we're calling it a day afterwards, win or lose. This is kind of early on the day. So if I end up winning or losing this trade, I'm not going to be upset about it. Take the rest of the day and relax a little bit, do a little bit more back testing if need be. But yeah, we're in it. Well, I'll update you guys periodically, and I'll let you guys know how it plays out. All right, guys, so we are back on the charts. This trade ended up working pretty decently there. A little bit of drawdown, as you guys saw in the previous little clip, but ultimately, price worked in my favor. You guys see it chopping around, but strong candles all the way up till it hit my TP. So 1 and done on the day. That's plus 2R, $400 per account, and pretty decent day there. As you guys see, price is still going up, so it was a pretty decent bounce area there that we caught off of. Luckily, we got on the charts, marked out a couple of levels, and we were able to see this liquidity be swept. And then once the news came out, showed the strong buyers are in the market. The 2-minute candle closed strong, a little bit of pullback, and we jumped in on it. So thankfully, it worked out. Show you guys the Apex accounts, all accounts plus 2R, $400. Weekly loss, we're kind of making it back up, basically break even on the week. The drawdown's a little iffy because on, when was it, Monday or Tuesday, the trade went in our favor, 1.7 or 1.8R, and reversed against us, took us out for a loss. So that's the trailing drawdown there that you guys see. Today, I'll show you guys the execution. 1 trade, $409, 1 winner, 0 losers. Here's the execution, 17 minutes, 30 seconds in the trade, pretty decent. My funded futures as well, $400 per account. The drawdown on these is basically at the highs. Again, this one doesn't have the trailing drawdown, so as you guys can see here, accounts are doing very well too. Tradeify, one of the accounts, for some reason, the trade copier continues to have issues. One of the accounts didn't get trade copied in and did not make the same profit as all the other ones. Before, I would want to make that loss or make that trade up and potentially make it all even to try to get another trade for another $400, but It's not worth it, guys. I've blown multiple accounts trying to do that, trying to get them back even and all that. And I'm learning from my mistakes, and I'm just gonna move on. And the balance basically is pretty decently close to the rest of them. And I'll just build on it another day. It's unfortunate because the drawdown, though, it is down $400 in the drawdown, but again, you don't control that. It is what it is. What I wanted to show you guys too is the month of April. Here you guys see this is the new accounts where we ended up trading on the month of April here. Pretty decent after we unfortunately blew the account. Finished up the month plus 1,126. I think it was plus, how many R is that? I think plus 6R. Yeah, 6R on that. I'll show you guys here on the Apex account this month. Yeah, 1,126. Finish up off the month, whatever, on these accounts plus 6R. And here are the executions and all that. Pretty decent. I also wanted to document the one that we blew the accounts, as you guys remember, or if you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you guys remember that 1 week where all we did was take straight losers, 2, 4, 8, 9 losers in a row, and then on that last loss, the accounts couldn't do it anymore. Accounts were all gone. If you guys see here, we would have finished the month. I'm tracking all of it. We would have finished the month with 38 trades, 12 winners, 26 losers. But honestly, it would have just been down. The accounts would have just been down $557. In R multiple, it was only 2R that we were losing. It does suck because I had to refund accounts and rebuild these accounts. If I just wouldn't have taken, it was just this loser that the accounts couldn't handle. And as you guys see here, the accounts started building their way back afterwards and would have been alive still. But that trailing drawdown really gets you and messes you up. So there you guys have it. April was a tough month. Blew the accounts in the middle of the month and rebuilding again. It is unfortunate because it does cost a little bit of money to regrow these accounts. We're currently trading 18, and it is unfortunate, but we keep building, we keep learning, we keep growing, and hopefully we keep improving in our trades. We're gonna continue this one and done, and for the whole month of May, and see how that plays out. 20 trading days, and we'll have a lot of data, a lot of information here that we'll be able to learn from. Again, 1 trade a day. I'll have to be focused on the best possible setups because I want to get the highest win rate possible. But also understanding that every trade is a flip of the coin and it has a random outcome. Could be a winner, could be a loser. Does not matter how good the setup might be. You never know in trading, right? So with all that being said, April's done. We look forward to May tomorrow. And if you guys made it this far in the channel, make sure you guys hit the like button, leave a comment in there for me. Let me know how your guys' month went, how you feel about the videos, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in May. Have a good one. Peace.